The USS Zumwalt, one of the most advanced and expensive warships owned by the U.S. Navy, was seen cruising the waters of Somalia, a place rich with pirates and thieves. The ship's mission was to watch over and protect the trade ships passing through, using its fancy radar and optic systems to keep an eye out for any danger. Out of nowhere, the Zumwalt spotted several small boats heavily armed, heading towards a nearby trade ship. The crew didn't waste any time. They knew these pirates were a threat. They sprung into action, sending warnings while shielding the trade ship from harm. Although pirates generally avoid military warships fearing confrontation, what if the pirates actually attacked the USS Zumwalt destroyer ship? What secret weapons are on board to shut down these attacks? And is there any chance these pirates could actually take over or hijack it? Join us as we dive into the fascinating world of naval technology, exploring the aftermath of the attack on this super sneaky and high-tech U.S. destroyer ship by the Somali pirates. The history of piracy. Before getting into the details of what transpired in the attack on the U.S. stealth destroyer ship by the Somali pirates, let's take a look at why so many pirates are from Somalia in the first place. Pirates aren't just characters from stories. They are real and continue to pose a threat even today. During the golden age of piracy, which spanned the 16th and 17th centuries, many Europeans turned to piracy as a means to escape poverty. But beware, pirates who got caught faced terrifying punishments, such as being marooned on a deserted island with little or no food, water, and a sword, forced to make a desperate choice. Fast forward to the present day, pirates have evolved significantly. Instead of using swords, they now carry loaded guns and rocket launchers. In fact, piracy rates have skyrocketed by a whopping 75% in the past decade alone. One of the most treacherous regions for piracy is the waters near Somalia. These modern pirates employ cunning tactics, including the use of fast boats and fake distress signals to get close to larger ships. Once they have boarded their target, their motive is usually to demand a hefty ransom, sometimes reaching in millions of dollars. Meanwhile, fighting piracy is no easy feat. Navy patrols and onboard security teams are often deployed to combat these sea bandits. In the long run, it has been a constant battle between the pirates and those working tirelessly to protect the seas. Evolution of the pirates. The intriguing part about pirates is that they are constantly evolving their tactics to stay one step ahead. Over time, these pirates have come up with clever ways to increase their success rates and avoid getting caught. One of their latest tactics features the use of motherships. These massive vessels allow pirates to extend their reach and strike far and wide. Meanwhile, they don't stop there. Pirates have actually started hijacking fishing vessels to carry out their piracy operations. They exploit the jurisdictional challenges of international waters, making it difficult for authorities to catch them. As if that wasn't enough, they are even hacking into shipping company systems to gather information and throw a wrench into their operations. Naval operations have been the go-to solution for combating piracy in the Gulf of Aden and the Arabian Sea. However, it's becoming clear that this alone is not enough to fully address the threat. The problem is, the vast area where Somali pirates operate is just too big for naval vessels to patrol effectively. Imagine having just 25 naval vessels trying to cover over 1.1 million square nautical miles. That's an average of 44,000 square nautical miles per vessel. It's no wonder pirates easily slip through the cracks. They know how to take advantage of this situation. Whenever naval forces are present, they simply shift their operations to unpatrolled waters, knowing they won't be caught. The battle against piracy. When it comes to the fight against pirates, the U.S. Navy is at the forefront, employing a range of innovative tactics to keep mariners and maritime trade safe. One powerful tool in their arsenal is the use of non-lethal deterrence measures. A widely employed non-lethal weapon in the maritime industry is the water cannon capable of shooting a forceful stream that pirates simply cannot penetrate. This ingenious device effectively wards off pirates from boarding merchant vessels, making their intentions clear through the sheer power of water. The water cannon can also flood pirate boats, hampering their movements and making it increasingly difficult for them to pass through. But what about when pirates attempt to overcome these defenses? In respect to that, the U.S. naval vessels and commercial ships have gone all out to make boarding nearly impossible for pirates. They are equipped with razor wire, anti-climbing barriers, reinforced doors, and fortified citadels. With all these defenses, pirates will have to work 10 times as hard to get their hands on any precious cargo. Furthermore, the U.S. Navy actively promotes best management practices within the shipping industry. These practices include maintaining high-speed transit, conducting anti-piracy drills, hosting lookouts, and having citadel plans in place. Ships that adhere to these industry-approved protocols are better equipped to protect themselves from pirate attacks. Flying high in the sky, aerial surveillance provides an invaluable advantage in the battle against piracy. Helicopters and small unmanned planes are sent out to scan the horizon. They cover huge areas, spotting any suspicious activity and beaming real-time updates to the ships below. With this aerial surveillance, the Navy knows what's happening and can swoop in to stop pirates in their tracks. Keeping the remarkable power of collaboration in mind, the U.S. Navy actively participates in information-sharing initiatives. Through partnerships with organizations like the Maritime Security Center Horn of Africa and the International Maritime Bureau's Piracy Reporting Center, intelligence, incident reports, and piracy trends are shared with international allies. This collective effort creates a comprehensive understanding of piracy activities and facilitates coordinated responses, ensuring that everyone is prepared for the challenges they might face. The U.S. Navy also places great emphasis on teamwork and collaboration, working with other regional navies and coast guards to build their capacity and strengthen their ability to fight piracy in their own waters. It's all about empowering these forces to protect their own seas and contribute to a safer maritime environment. They are also on a mission to spread awareness and educate mariners on the best practices to stay safe from pirate attacks. Through websites, publications, and outreach programs, they provide invaluable information to the maritime community. Their goal is to equip every mariner with the necessary knowledge and skills to effectively mitigate the risk of piracy, thereby ensuring their own safety. The focus is on providing individuals with the necessary tools to outsmart those sneaky pirates and stay a step ahead of potential threats. And they're not alone in this battle. The International Maritime Bureau plays a vital role in monitoring and documenting piracy incidents worldwide. Their insights and data provide valuable information to governments and authorities, helping them understand the scale of the problem and take appropriate measures. The United Nations also steps up to the plate by implementing the United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea. This comprehensive legal framework ensures that nations cooperate internationally to apprehend and bring pirates to justice, no matter their nationality or where they commit their crimes. It's a united front against piracy, sending a strong message that pirates will face consequences for their actions. And let's not forget the impressive Combined Task Force 150. This multinational naval task force is all about enhancing maritime security and stability in pirate-prone areas like the Gulf of Aden, the Arabian Sea, and the Indian Ocean. They are on a mission to counter terrorism, prevent illegal activities, and create a safe and secure maritime environment. With participation from multiple nations involved in providing naval assets, including warships, aircraft, and personnel, the task force conducts patrols, surveillance, and interdiction operations. It's a true example of international collaboration and cooperation, all focused on one goal: defeating piracy. The U.S. Navy passed encounters with pirates. In the relentless pursuit of maritime security, the U.S. Navy has had some encounters with pirates over the years, revealing the grim realities of combating seafaring criminals. One notable encounter can be traced back to March 18, 2006, when the Ticonderoga-class guided missile cruiser USS Cape St. George and the Arleigh Burke-class guided missile destroyer USS Gonzalez embarked on a vital mission as part of Task Force 150. Their mission was to serve as a formidable deterrent against the growing threat of piracy. As the warships patrolled the perilous waters off the coast of Somalia, their vigilance paid off when an ominous sight appeared on the horizon, a vessel towing a fleet of menacing skiffs, signaling trouble. Braving the unknown, a boarding party from the USS Gonzalez approached, only to be met with a chilling sight. The pirates, armed to the teeth with rocket-propelled grenade launchers, meant business. Surprisingly, the pirates unleashed a barrage of gunfire on the USS Cape St. George, causing minor damage and shattering the tranquility of the moment. Chaos erupted, but the Cape St. George and the Gonzalez, undeterred and resolute, retaliated with a relentless barrage of small arms fire. The clash of bullets and the crackling of flames filled the air as the main pirate vessel succumbed to a fiery blaze, sinking beneath the unforgiving waves. The outcome was a resounding victory with 2 smaller skiffs captured, 12 pirates taken prisoner, and the grim discovery of 1 lifeless body. In a twist of fate, a Somali pirate group later claimed that 27 of their Coast Guardsmen had been involved in this ill-fated confrontation. Meanwhile, the surviving pirates who made it through the risky mission ended up captured, and their fate remains unknown. Basic specifications of the USS Zumwalt. Now, let's have a look at the specifications of this gigantic U.S. stealth destroyer ship allegedly attacked by the Somali pirates. Introducing the USS Zumwalt, a cutting-edge destroyer built for intense warfare both on sea and land. This marvel of engineering is part of the prestigious Zumwalt-class destroyer program, where the goal is to create a versatile and dynamic warship. With its sleek and stealthy looks, this ship can remain hidden from enemy radars, making it a force to be reckoned with. Coupled with that, it has an impressive arsenal of weaponry and defense systems. This destroyer is equipped with state-of-the-art technology that ensures its crew can confidently face any threat that comes their way. Speaking of the crew, you might be surprised to learn that the USS Zumwalt operates with a limited crew of only around 150 people. That's because this ship is packed with automated and computer-controlled systems that handle most of the tasks. This smart technology allows the crew to focus on their mission, knowing they have the best tools at their disposal. The USS Zumwalt measures a staggering 183 meters in length and 24 meters in width. This destroyer ship weighs a massive 15,000 tons, yet it can glide through the waves at a maximum speed of 30 knots. It doesn't matter if the mission takes them near or far, as the Zumwalt has a remarkable range of 12,000 nautical miles. One of the most remarkable features of this destroyer is its ability to navigate in shallow waters. It can gracefully maneuver in depths as shallow as 26 feet, giving it an edge in various combat scenarios. And when it comes to firepower, the USS Zumwalt has a lot of it at disposal. It houses the powerful Mk-57 vertical launching system, capable of launching a wide range of missiles with pinpoint accuracy and a striking distance. It also can accommodate 2 Sikorsky MH-60R Seahawk helicopters or 4 Northrop Grumman MQ-8 Fire Scout drones. These aerial vehicles help provide invaluable support, whether it's for reconnaissance, aerial attacks, or logistical operations. In addition to missiles, this awe-inspiring destroyer is armed with 2 155mm advanced gun systems, capable of firing projectiles up to 115 miles away. For close-range defense, the ship is equipped with the swift Mk-46 Mod 2 gun weapon systems, boasting automatic 30mm guns capable of unleashing a torrent of up to 200 rounds per minute. Apart from weaponry, the Zumwalt features advanced radar and stealth systems that diminish the risk of detection or tracking by enemy forces. Through meticulous design and innovative materials, the ship optimally minimizes its radar cross-section, rendering it exceedingly elusive to enemy radar. Operating like a phantom on the water, the Zumwalt meticulously evades enemy attacks with its sophisticated heat and sound management systems. These cutting-edge technologies diminish its infrared and acoustic footprints, ensuring this destroyer remains undetected in hostile waters. At the heart of the Zumwalt's operation lies the Total Ship Computing Environment, also called TSCE. seamlessly integrating the ship's various functions, such as navigation, communication, weaponry, and defense. The TSCE enhances operational efficiency to unprecedented levels. The destroyer ship also features an electronic counterintelligence system, a formidable asset in disrupting or deceiving enemy radar and communication systems. To further frustrate adversaries, the Zumwalt is equipped with guided missiles like the distraction-capable Nolka and the lethal rolling airframe missile, employed to neutralize approaching enemy missiles. Manning the USS Zumwalt is an elite crew of trained and professional personnel operating the ship efficiently and effectively. Due to the high level of automation, it only requires approximately 150 people to operate, as opposed to the 300 required for Arleigh Burke-class destroyers. The Zumwalt can also operate in a variety of weather and sea conditions because of its superior stabilizing technologies. Looking at the specifications of this destroyer ship, would it have been possible for the attack to take place successfully? The challenges and threats pirates might face on this attack. Regarding the attack on the USS Zumwalt, we must consider several factors influencing the possibility and outcomes of a pirate attack on the USS Zumwalt. One of the key factors is the location where the USS Zumwalt prowls. Certain regions are notorious hotbeds for piracy, including the South China Sea, Gulf of Aden, Strait of Malacca, Gulf of Guinea, and the shimmering waters of the Caribbean. Pirates lurk in these perilous waters, driven by diverse motivations, from political unrest, economic incentives, to their own twisted ideologies. If the USS Zumwalt ventures into these danger zones, it could unwittingly become a target for these pirates. Even though the ship boasts stealth technology that renders it virtually invisible to radar, it can still be spotted by keen eyes or other optical devices. Typically, pirates prey upon vulnerable merchant ships, passenger vessels, or unsuspecting fishing boats. Usually armed with nimble motorboats, they slither through the waters like ghosts, deftly closing in on their unsuspecting victims. However, they would face insurmountable challenges and dire consequences if they dared to set their sights on the mighty USS Zumwalt destroyer. Firstly, locating the enigmatic Zumwalt ship would pose a formidable task, thanks to its cloak of stealth capabilities. It remains invisible to their radar systems, or even the naked eye, for its design and materials ensure that it remains impervious to electromagnetic waves. Even if the pirates possess cutting-edge vessels, they would still be thwarted by the Zumwalt's incredibly silent propulsion system, which evades their detection by minimizing noise and heat emissions. The secretive nature of the Zumwalt ship makes it extremely difficult for these pirates to determine its position or trajectory. Further complicating matters, pirates would find it nearly impossible to approach or launch an attack on this formidable destroyer, as it bristles with advanced weaponry defenses. In the unlikely event that the pirates managed to detect the Zumwalt ship, they would instantly become unsuspecting targets for the devastating AGS cannon or the vicious tomahawk and harpoon missiles fired with lethal precision from the Zumwalt's arsenal. The formidable AGS cannon of the USS Zumwalt is a force to be reckoned with, boasting the capability to obliterate pirate motorboats with a single shot using its LR-lapped projectiles. Furthermore, the tomahawk or harpoon missiles exhibit remarkable accuracy, reaching and annihilating pirate threats from hundreds of miles away. For a more immediate response, machine guns of 30, 12, or 7.62 millimeters caliber rain bullets upon pirate motorboats within a few miles range. Helicopters and drones deployed from the Zumwalt are equipped to easily detect and eliminate pirate threats. Armed with machine guns, rockets, or missiles, they ensure swift justice against any approaching danger. Attempting to flee from the Zumwalt is a futile endeavor for pirates, as its lethal defense system guarantees an overwhelming response. In the event that pirates resort to launching missiles or grenades at the Zumwalt, the electronic counterintelligence system immediately comes into play, disrupting the guidance systems of these projectiles. If by some chance the threats persist, the Zumwalt deploys Nolka decoy missiles to divert and neutralize incoming missiles or grenades. The final line of defense lies in the form of ram missiles, capable of intercepting and destroying any imminent danger before it reaches the ship. Consequently, pirates attempting to confront the USS Zumwalt face insurmountable odds, encountering failure and potential destruction. Even if they manage to breach the defenses, they are met with highly trained Navy soldiers ready to repel any boarding attempt. The ship's compartments are secured by the TSCE computer system, promptly locking doors and activating alarms upon unauthorized entry. Any attempts to abscond with valuables trigger the radar system, which diligently tracks the position of stolen items. Should pirates succeed in kidnapping the crew, the TSC communication system swiftly contacts relevant authorities seeking immediate assistance. Hence, an attack on the USS Zumwalt by pirates is a reckless endeavor, destined for failure and peril. Designed to confront threats far more formidable than mere pirate attacks, the Zumwalt stands as an invulnerable fortress, ensuring the safety of its crew and the futility of any adversary's efforts. While it's easy to tag Somali pirates as incompetent or pathetic for their efforts, it's crucial to consider why they go to such lengths in the first place. Somalia, as a coastal region with abundant sea life, should have a thriving fishing industry that allows its people to live well and prosper. Unfortunately, Somalia has been without a stable, organized government for many decades. Due to the absence of established procedures or protective measures, other nations and fishing corporations have exploited the resources of the region. Now, people who should have an easy and simple life have been pushed to commit desperate acts of justice, which is quite unfortunate.